Hello everyone, I'm Aki, and happy holidays! On today's video, we'll be working on the Ace Attorney Secret Santa. The person whom I made this gift for was emaziska on Tumblr. Hello? I hope you like my fan art. The sketching phase was, for a large part, figuring out their faces, because I didn't want them to have the same face. And I'd drawn both of them before, but I didn't think like the faces I had before were very fitting. So I decided to work on that again, and Emma's face, while hard to draw at first, was arguably easier, while Francesca's face is such an absolute nightmare to me, and I can never seem to like get it right for some reason. I know that means I should probably change it, but I don't think I don't want to, because I think it looks good. It's just impossible. It's just a nightmare to draw. And it takes hours because it won't work the way I want it to, god damn it. After that, I decided to start working on their outfit designs, because I didn't want them to like have the standard designs that they have in the games, because there is a lot of snow and it's very cold. And Emma's design was kind of pretty funny. And for Francesca's design, I decided to go with a horse rider's jacket inspired thing, because I thought that was kind of fitting with the whole theme of the whips that she carries around. Okay, onto the sketching phase on the digital stuff. I just started with a thumbnail and then scaled that up and sketched over that so that I could like get the composition down in like a small format, and then arrange everything with the rule of thirds and all that. Okay, so onto the contents of the image itself. The food that they're actually eating are called oliebollen, which is a kind of Dutch pastry. Some people call it a donut. Please don't call it a donut. It is not a donut. It's kind of like a dough ball, often with raisins in it. It's like a fried dough ball with raisins, essentially. It's usually served with powdered sugar in like the holiday season, like around winter, like somewhere after October. You can find them absolutely everywhere. They're heavily associated with New Year's here, though around Christmas time people eat it as well. The background was an absolute nightmare, by the way, because I'm not used to drawing backgrounds. And drawing this brutally reminded me why. The sketching phase of the background isn't that bad. The sketching phase, okay, fine. I can deal with the sketching phase. I can deal with perspective lines, fine. Coloring the background killed me. This entire drawing ended up taking 9 fucking hours because of the goddamn background. Initially I wanted to like have a big brick like path instead of a dirt path, which they're walking on. But like it was the end and I was very done. And I did not like have the energy to try and draw a brick path that would inevitably end up looking like shit, and I'd have to turn it into a dirt path anyway, because it just looked so bad and distracting. So eventually, like at the 9-hour mark, when I had everything shaded and everything, I was just done. Like, adding in like the grayscale background, the monochrome background, wasn't all that difficult. It didn't take as long, it took like an hour at most. I think even less than that, but like all the snow and all the lighting on top of the snow was an absolute nightmare to do. There's so many trees, why did I draw so many trees? All these trees need snow and shadow and there's too much. Also, I added in a little K Faraday snowman because there was a big empty space, so I just decided to put a snowman there. Because I didn't want the stand to be closer, because initially I was also planning to like put someone working there, but I forgot and I was tired, so I just gave up on that. I was initially planning to put another character there, and I forget who, but eventually I just decided to just sketch Mr. Akidachi in there. But then it didn't really go anywhere because it took too long. Also, the lighting hitting their faces is, well, off screen obviously, because I didn't want their faces to be lit, and if I only used like the lanterns that are on screen as light sources, they're, well, one, their faces wouldn't be lit, and you'd only have backlighting, which would be pretty flat, and also that's not how that pattern works of street lights. So yeah, the light source is off screen. Also, you can't convince me that Francesca doesn't wear blue lipstick. You can't. I know that in the official art she is drawn with like pink lipstick, or I don't know even know if she wears lipstick in canon, but like the original sprite art like had this bluish tint around her mouth, and it was never drawn in the official artwork, but I'm pretty sure everyone has cemented in their mind that Francesca wears blue lipstick, and I am among that group. Anyway, it's very late. This entire thing took 9 hours. I'm kind of proud of it, but also really disappointed at myself for taking this long. But it's done, and I'm never touching it again. Oh god, it's late. Anyway, that was the Secret Santa. Keep drawing and have an awesome day, guys.